Now got some wind speed data. My students measured this using an anemometer, and they also measured where the wind was coming from. So just as a bearing from 0 to 360, I've got that entered into my data sheet. I've got some 2 columns here showing the lat and long. You can use an app that tells you on your phone, you know, the lat and long. Gridpoint GB, I think, is a good one. Or you can just retrospectively click on a point on Google Maps. You know, if you remember where you were stood, Google Maps will tell you the lat and long, and you can copy it into a spreadsheet. But importantly, I'm going to save this as a comma separated value file, a CSV file, not XLS or XLSX. Okay, it's got to be saved as a comma separated value file. So I'm going to save that now, and then I'm going to import it into ArcGIS. So I'm going to add a layer from File. I'm going to go to my device. It's my fieldwork data. Next. And then ArcGIS will just check everything's correct. I've noticed sometimes when students type in numbers, if they put spaces in or full stops in the wrong place, it comes out as a text, a string, rather than an integer. So it's worth checking just the students have got integers there, or you can teach them to do that themselves if possible. Just check the lat and longs the right way around. Next, I'm going to call it 25, and I'm going to click create and add to my map. And now ArcGIS is putting this on my map, depending on my my internet speed and my laptop speed, and it's done that there. And I can see my data's appeared. I've got two distinct transects there. So I want to put wind speed data on, so I'm going to choose an attribute. I'm going to click field on the right hand side. If that doesn't pop up, it's the styles menu on the right, the shape on the menu there on the right. I'm going to click field, and first of all, I'm going to put wind speed in. So I'm going to add wind speed, and then it's going to try and predict how I want to present it. And you know, that's not bad. Proportional circles, it's a good start, but I want to change them to arrows. So there's a white tick there in a blue box, and that's shown me that it's using proportional circles. If I go into style options, I can then change these in to arrows. So rather than a circle, I am going to pick an arrow. So I think I'll have that chunky arrow. It's pointing upwards. That's really important. So I'm going to have an up arrow. I'm going to make it red so we can see it. Okay, but importantly, ArcGIS will plot the data the wrong way round for wind speed. As geographers, we're interested in where the wind is coming from, but these arrows will actually point to that direction. So they're a bit counterintuitive. So what we actually need to do is we need to spin them round 180 degrees. So if you type 180 in, they will eventually, there you go, they will spin round 180 degrees to where you want them to be, if that makes sense. Okay. Lower down on the right hand side, just down here, it says rotation by attribute, and I'm actually going to spin them according to the wind from data. Okay, so I click on wind from and done again. That's really important, and lo and behold, there you can see those are pointing in the right direction. Okay, so the wind to the north of the school, the wind is coming from the east-ish, northeast, easterly direction. Let's just check that with my data. Okay, so we've got lots and lots of lower values. It's these values here. There's one that's 270, so it's coming from 270s from the west, and you can see that's that arrow there down at the bottom to the south on the playing field. Okay, there's no other arrow that way, so that's the correct way. We've done it the correct way there. Okay, hope that was useful. Take care. Bye.